Welcome to D&D Journey of the 5th edition. Join our various gaming groups as we play the 5th edition of Dungeons & Dragons. And maybe just hang out and chat about gaming in general. Sit back and enjoy the show.
Hi, this is Kelly, aka Trixie from Ragnarok and Roll, assigned to Ragnarok Story, and Tilda Wimblewick from D&D Journey of the 5th edition. First off, I would just like to say thank you to everyone for listening to our varied adventures, as well as for rating us on iTunes and rpgpodcast.com. If you haven't rated us yet, we would greatly appreciate it if you could. And if you're looking for more ways to support our efforts, we are now on Patreon, a great site where you can help us continue making more podcasts, as well as some special surprises for our patrons. If you can, please look us up at www.patreon.com/cppn. Every little bit helps. And again, thank you for listening.
So there you all were, in the broken coast, floating on the Siren's Hope. And you had a rough storm happen.
Were you making weather? Oh, wow. That's odd.
I'm hitting the random charts.
Yeah, but it doesn't look very random. Everything's coming up 0.
Oh, that's because the silly way the charts work.
Oh.
It doesn't actually tell you what number it rolled, because each one is a value of 1 on a chart of like 36.
Oh, right. Okay.
Rank 1 whirlpool. Great. Oh, to an elemental plane. Well, we know what happens to this party. We disappear into it.
I mean, that's a good ending.
And they were
In
never
the
heard from
land
again.
of the lost.
Oh, they had such good writers for that show.
For a PBS
Right.
show, it was amazing.
And then
No,
they
seriously.
reappear as elemental masters of, from whatever plane. Years later. Dun, dun, dun.
I mean, they had like Larry Niven and Harlan Ellison, and they had some really good writers on Land of the Lost.
Heck yeah.
Serious science fiction authors.
Yeah.
I could hear it now. Mia Calistio, Boomhauer and Gunny, the greatest adventure ever known.
Ever know.
So I'm assuming you're talking the movie, not the series?
I'm talking
about
the
the series.
TV show.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because the series was fun.
No, I didn't watch the movie because I hate Will Ferrell. Yeah.
Yeah, they really made it a little too campy and silly.
They embraced the cheese.
I once went as a Sleestack for Halloween.
Oh, that is so cool.
Yep. Yeah. Shortly after we arrived in Tucson,
Wow.
it was my Halloween costume.
It would just be fun
Not
walking
golden
around
one.
and going.
I used to be able to do a really good impression of it, but it's been a while.
Was that why you had asthma going on?
No, that's Carrie. Carrie was the asthmatic.
I'd just like to point out Mia had higher billing than Callus. And the song, the epic poem.
I thought I was going to be relegated to the uncle from the 3rd season or whatever.
Oh, yeah, because, the one guy left.
Yeah.
They lost their dad.
Yeah, it would have been nice if they'd made a more serious movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I didn't.
I
see
liked it.
But...
I enjoyed it because, separate from,
totally different universe. It was mind-numbingly cheese.
Right?
It was a total cheese fest.
Because at what point do you want to hear, "Come on, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. I really need to get that job."
Oh yeah.
And now it's
Enoch,
stuck in your head.
that's what the gold Sleestack was.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Beware the eunuch. I told you, tunics.
So
I
we
wonder
want to
what.
set course for the whirlpool. We should check the map.
The
Well, we
maelstrom.
gotta drop her off first. So
At no
In the
point did she
whirlpool.
tell
Got
you
it.
there was a whirlpool to the elemental plane of water there. And she's just like, didn't I tell you that during foreplay, Boom Howler?
Oh.
She's definitely getting tossed overboard.
Cutesy
She's
finger on the
Kellis's
lips.
girlfriend. I don't. I don't need him sniping me from 5 miles away. I mean, his
what?
passive perception, he knows everyone who's having sex on this boat.
Right?
Damn. He's got that alertness that lets him just know up, forward bunk, second hammock, third cute couple. No one having
Goblins are
hookup
at
on
the
the ship is a surprise to you.
Too funny.
So in the meantime, you guys had survived the rough waters, that DC 12 storm, and as you guys are getting closer, the crow's nest shouts out, "Ship ahoy, Captain!"
What colors is she flying?
"She's flying the skull and crossbones, Captain."
Good or bad?
Battle friends.
Um, I
As
mean,
your
they're
little
pirates, so they're probably not friends, but, um, hey, Callis, do you know semaphore?
Ah, this is not a trained skill.
Ah, so much for contacting them from
Well,
a
hold
distance.
on.
I mean, do you want to look through your spyglass at the ship, Captain Boom Howler?
Oh,
You do have that fancy schmancy.
I
I
mean,
forgot we
you
got a
spent good
spyglass.
money on it, so I mean,
We
I
spent
forgot we went
really good money
shopping.
on it.
Yeah, that's it. That was expensive. Yeah, definitely. Whip out the old spyglass.
I think we also have Farsight goggles too, don't we? I don't know if those are better.
I think the Uber spyglass is better.
Okay.
I don't have any of that, so
Yeah. Yeah, I would like to pull out the spyglass, scan the ship. Um, mostly checking to see if they're real pirates or undead pirates
Oh, because that
because
would
of
be
where we are.
born again pirates. Go ahead and give me your perception check with
or
advantage.
some other kind of creature pirates.
And then after I do the check, I'm gonna hand the spyglass to someone who doesn't have -1 perception.
You just, I was just gonna say you need a 12.
But do I get a bonus from the spyglass?
They give you
I don't.
advantage.
Oh,
You
oh
rolled,
well, that helped me a lot.
you rolled double 11s.
I
You
almost thought I saw something.
you see that there is a boat off at the distance, but the glare is hitting the water just right that it's more of a silhouette of a boat, and you're not quite picking up any details other than the black flag silhouetted by the shining waters.
Well, we know Callus is an eagle eye. Maybe you should have him take a look.
Yeah, here, Cal, take the spyglass and don't look through it.
Side look through.
Yeah.
Try not to actively you look through it because we know your passive is better.
Yes.
Um,
My regular perception is +3. So I mean, it's not terrible.
Good. Yeah.
But... All right. I will take it from him, and I will take a look.
As the crew's just like, oh, what's going on? And clearly you take the spyglass and you give it the twist and extend it out the rest of the way, and you see that there is in fact a
You
ship
shit.
that seems a little bigger than your ship. Not much. It would be pretty fair in size comparison. But one thing you notice in this ship is it is covered in actual ballistas instead of cannons.
Oh my.
Oh.
And with your 22, you notice that there's lots of winches hanging off the side of the ship that you're pretty quickly picking up that these ballistas are meant to hook a ship and basically reel in the ship so they can't escape.
We don't want to get close to them.
We have
No.
fancy sails, guys. Remember? I think we sail really fast. I remember we got a fancy sail.
We
I think
did
they
get
were
a fancy
resistant sails, if I recall.
What it was?
Should have my notes open.
I thought they sailed really fast or something.
No, because I think we had a choice between sailing fast and like not getting ripped to shreds all the time.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
So running?
I like running. Yes.
I'm a fan of running in this instance.
I can't remember. Do I have fireball?
Oh.
Fireball? Hold on. Let me check, guys. I don't
Oh,
remember.
change of plans. If
Well,
we have fireball, we
they're like the 2-mile distance.
Oh,
yeah.
If that helps
Okay.
anything. Do you want to attempt to avoid them, Captain?
I would love to attempt to avoid them, please.
Okay, you're in the islands. You think you can do it. Each of you give me a skill check that you think contributes to the captain avoiding them, like the captain, I'm sure he wants to use either navigation or piloting. And someone could use intimidation as a bosun. And somebody could always use athletics to help the ship do things. Or you tell me how you contribute.
Yeah, I will use my navi. Oh, that wasn't what I wanted to do. I will use. Oh, there it is. I will use my navigation.
Okay, so
You
the
have fireball.
captain's immediately going to whip out the chart that he recently refreshed off the Sirius's tattoo.
Exactly.
As she gets concerned when she sees that, and oh my god, the captain is zigzagging you into the islands to break line of sight with the other ship. Is it immediately? Callus is like, she's turning our direction, Captain, and the captain whips out the chart and starts doing some, and tells the orders to turn you guys that direction, and definitely is getting a head start on them. Who's
Definitely
rolling
marks every island and shoal.
So let's see. Well, because I'm in key with nature, can I, give direction on with the sea and stuff?
Okay, using the currents and the wind directions.
Exactly. Can I use that?
I will accept this. Okay. You roll, but kind of not better than the natural 20s that they rolled. So captain's got a great head start. You're kind of giving the captain suggestions as he looks at you and says, "Zigzag into the wind." And here's the third and most important tie-breaking roll.
But I do value your input.
I suppose there's nowhere to hide and stealth on the wide open ocean.
Well, it's in the islands, so I mean, technically there is places. Do you tell the captain to dip into a cove and conceal yourselves?
That or yeah, like a little.
I could roll this. I can help stealth.
A quick slot through, couple islands that kind of would immediately disappear us between two islands going to the other side.
Okay, go ahead and give me the stealth roll and we see if it works.
Alrighty.
You just need better than a 12, and I think that 25 is
Ooh.
way better than a 12. As you guys ditch the ship hunters. Now, just for giggles, Captain, give me one more perception check as you look to make sure they're gone. Because I really want to give you some info dump.
Me or
You, yeah.
the guy
The
with
captain.
You're Captain
Fine.
Boomhowler the pirate.
Fine, give me the spyglass.
All the way out.
Oh yeah, I'm an experienced pirate. Yeah. Damn it.
Apparently,
these things aren't made for trolls.
Boomhowler
11.
doesn't worry about his
It's a-
pirate enemies from yesterlife. That was a lifetime ago.
No, I do
As he-
actually.
As he grabs it fully extended and compresses it back in as he starts to look.
You did such a good job hiding that you couldn't get a good line of sight.
Oh.
But something about that ship bothers you.
The whole point of being in the Five Fingers was because of my enemies from the afterlife. Okay. We are steering well clear of that ship. Everybody, just keep an eye. I think we lost it, but we don't want it following us.
No,
As,
we do not.
as the Cirrus
Hopefully we
says,
slip.
Captain Boomhowler, why are you so nervous about that ship?
I am not a stranger to these waters and some of its inhabitants, and I really would not cherish a reunion, especially with the dead ones.
Ah, you're a wise Boomhowler to fear the dead. These waters are poisoned with the dead. The corruption of Crix and the dragon that bled his corruptive water did many things to these places.
Your back wouldn't be able to, track a specific ship, would it?
If that was what you were seeking to find, I think it would.
Oh, but that's not what we're seeking to find. Damn it. Fine. Eyes and ears, people. We can't trust the map. Or we can trust the map, but it's not going to show us the ship.
Aye, aye, Captain. And Mia,
right.
you're gonna yell at them, double the watch.
Yes, 100%.
That's right. You're my first mate. I should let you do
Well,
all
I was gonna jump in and be like, he is not afraid of the dead. He is merely trying to protect some of you lessers that have not come up to par yet. Okay, so
And
y'all need to be on point and rally the troops.
You hear
We
Mia
were ready.
stowing that
I
chit
wanted
chat.
to take that ship, and you guys didn't have it in you. And I look at whoever's the weakest of the crew.
Damn, do me a favor, Mia.
And she looks right at me.
Theo, darling, don't you get that attitude. Give me either a persuasion or intimidation, because when he said the dead, some of the crew were getting mighty nervous. I mean, if Boomhowler was concerned, that's more than concerning. But with your beautiful 21 to intimidation, you stow that shit.
Not on my watch.
As they're like,
yes, Captain.
Captain Boomhowler knows what's best for us. We're here to do a job, not fight the undead kingdoms.
That's right.
Once you start fighting the undead, you never stop.
And one of the green crew members is like, you mean the stories of the undead pirates are true? I thought that was meant to scare me.
It is meant to scare you, little one, but it's also true.
I'm clocking him.
Everything's true.
I need you to puff it up a little bit, buddy.
And the Cirrus asks for a moment with your captainship and the officers. She
Sure,
sees
let's
a rock formation that's very familiar to her. Let's put it this way, it doesn't take an insight check to realize she is acknowledging the rock formation she sees.
Okay.
I mean, if
let's
anyone wants to give me a nature or a perception check, I might be able to tell you about that rock formation yourselves.
I'll
Sure.
do nature.
Oh, you got it? Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
And as you roll,
nice.
Theo,
Damn.
a
20.
natural 20 for a dirty 28, you know for in fact when she looked at the rock formation, you glanced at it. At the perfect moment she looked at it, there's 3 rocks. That as the ship passed, the 3 rocks lined up in a way that is so organic, it's not natural. Someone used stone shaping to make these 3 rocks that when they passed at the perfect moment, where she did a little gasp of joy, that you know someone sculpted these 3 rocks to, and it almost looks like a Satrix warrior, a big badass warrior with hooved feet and horn, holding up her spear pointing the direction you're heading, that she whispers to the captain to go. And it's just for a second you saw the 3 stones line up on these 3 little craggy rocks, that if you weren't there looking at that exact moment she did, you would have missed it. But someone definitely carved these 3 stones so that when you got to the right angle, the 3 rocks all lined up to make this Satrix warrior posing with the spear pointing. And she's pointing in the direction that you're going.
I think we're here.
As she looks at you when you say that, and she kind of gives you a look like you weren't supposed to notice. But she rolled a natural 20 for a 28. How could you not
Yeah.
notice?
Yeah.
Yeah. She's like, man, you took all my thunder. So,
So do you
so what
guys
does she have to say?
go to the captain's quarters for private confab?
yeah. Of course.
As she goes over and she turns down your lamps in the captain's quarters to make some spooky low light ambiance with the window light coming in, as she says, "Captain Boomhowler, there's some details that I may need to tell you and your officers."
Okay, speak.
And somebody do me a favor and roll me a history check.
History.
Yeah. Let's have our smart person do that.
+1.
I've got
I think I have +5.
I have +4, so you're better.
Not me.
Mia's got that elven knowledge shit.
Yeah.
She knows all the dirty little mafioso secrets. As she says, some of you may know of the Satrix, my sisters and I, are a secretive group that live here in the Broken Coast in the Nightmare Kingdom. We are secretive for a reason, and my sisters and I don't share our secrets easily with outsiders. As she's getting all coy and, sassy. You must understand that for our safety, we must keep our secrets hidden.
Uh-oh.
Indeed.
Are we sure we trust this lady?
As
Yeah,
she starts getting very mysterious with her persuasion of 22, as she says, "Captain, your officers and you, I know I can trust with my secrets. So I will be telling you something that you cannot tell any other person, under penalty of being hunted down by my sisters. Do you all agree to this?"
Sure.
Well, with the 22 persuasion, I'm assuming that we do.
I mean, you have free will. It's not mind control.
Yeah, we're free will. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can
Can
always
I do an
excuse
insight
yourself.
check though?
Yeah, you can totally do an insight check.
I think we should
Okay.
all do an insight because we're all making the.
Yeah.
No, I mean we're all. She's. Eh.
No, I agree, but I trust her completely. I mean, I've seen her back.
Mia trusts her even more with that 5 out of 5. Okay,
I'm
And
so
kind of
Cass is in
sus.
love.
I just wasn't paying attention.
so as
So Theo, you get to
immediately,
be our designated skeptic.
I'm kind of sus, yeah.
and
of her.
it's funny because even if I would have let one of you roll with advantage for the group, still the best roll was a 15 from Theo.
I
And
know, and I have
Yep.
like no pluses.
obviously, everyone is under her spell of charm that you are listening intently with your insight checks of 10 and 5 and 10. Theo is a little suspicious, but she sounds like she's on the up and up. She's just wanting to protect her people. Because she really hams up the only defense we have in this place is our secrecy of where we hide. She lays on thick the mystery of the sisterhood of the Satrix, that it's their discretion and hiddenness that keeps them safe, like the Amazons of ancient Greek. If it wasn't for that, some of their enemies would come and wipe them out. But you must
Get it?
promise that if I reveal the secrets to finding my sisterhoods, sisterhood of the traveling Satrix. I like that.
I mean, yeah, it sounds legit to me, man.
We shouldn't reveal all of the secrets to the crew, and at some point, I would ask that captain that you have them either conceal themselves below deck or blindfold themselves so they can't reveal the secrets. Is that acceptable, Captain?
Ooh, I mean, we
I think
need
that's a
a
horrible idea.
I'm sorry?
Who's going to be helping with the ship? What if something happens? We got everybody downstairs blindfolded?
Exactly. We need a minimum to actually man the vessel, unless the officers all have appropriate skills.
Theo, is there an option where we could give them some kind of elixir afterwards that kind of erases memories?
You mean a
Oh, I'm
roofie?
sure there is. I just don't know it.
Alcohol?
Do me a favor. Give me either a alchemy kit skill proficiency check or a medicine check.
Well, let's see. I am gonna go with the alchemy.
Got this.
I mean, you could always roll a natural. Oh, Jesus Christ. A 25? That's dirty 25.
A dirty
As
25.
as for 50 gold, if you're willing to pay it, I will say that yes, you did pick up some herbs back in Giant's Head that supposedly have memory fogging effects that you could make an elixir of roofiness. Do you remember the vendor's name was Roofie?
Yeah.
Roofie.
So much
Oh,
Rufio. Rufio. For 50?
Yeah, I paid for it. I got
in
you.
fact, when you remember it and
Why?
mention it to Mia,
Wait, I do recall that I did.
Mia goes, "Wait a minute. When did we leave Giant's Head? I don't remember leaving the market. I was going to get those steam jacks."
Oh, that's right. I tested it on you.
Nice.
Happy to help.
Like what?
Poor Mia doesn't remember being shanghaied after the shopping episode.
I probably volunteered because I trust Theo so much. I was like, it's fine.
we need to leave in a
Roofie
hurry.
herbs.
Actually, we didn't.
I'm gonna put that on my character sheet.
Roofie herbs.
I do believe everyone wanted to get away before you had that idea to go back to the steam jacks.
It's still a great idea.
It's still a great idea.
Yeah, making an enemy of the major trading island at the door to the sea, the broken coast. That's a brilliant idea.
I mean,
Imagine the lore and the fame you would have when we pulled it off.
You make a good point, Mia.
I mean, who knew that the pirate boom howler was able to go and Shanghai some steamjacks?
Okay.
You might just take some islands next. Nothing is safe.
Ooh. Sorry, I'm just having dreams of being a land baron.
Like, new plot? Go steal an island? I'm ready.
How do you steal an island? And then there's the flashback of the story of Boom Howler with his boot on the prow of the ship going onward, and you see the ropes hanging off, and the island is actually a giant turtle. Only Captain Boom Howler will find a way to steal an island. Dun dun
Right.
da dun dun da dun dun.
Oh. I know how I could do it.
So, Mia and Theo, do you volunteer information about your concoction?
Why, yes, I think there is a way that we can accomplish that goal.
The Cirrus is interested in this roofie concoction you have.
Mm-hmm.
Tell us more.
I'm still dabbling with it. But...
I spend too much time alone with her to trust her with that.
What? She's absolutely darling and
is
impossible to not trust.
That's a good point. That's a very good point.
She is beyond suspicion.
She's marvelous.
He says in a dreamy-like voice.
I can only hope she's got sisters.
Yeah. So, we, Mia, you're the first mate. We want gifted crew who we don't mind scrambling their brains. We'll probably need about 5 topside.
Okay. Are you
We
wanting
could do it 3
like, knowledgeable, or are you wanting fighters? I mean, not that we're not fighters, but...
I mean, if there's trouble, you can always summon them from below decks, too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
we want them knowledgeable, but again, ones we don't mind scrambling their brains. I don't know.
Hey, it's not permanent.
And how many times have you used this before?
Okay, I'm pretty sure it's not permanent.
And I am totally
Hey,
fine.
it wore off on a certain half elf that
I mean, I just want brains we don't care so much about.
Oh.
Alice's people got it.
They're going to be the most trustworthy, so.
Be down below, I know. I go get 5.
Yeah.
They'll be the most trustworthy.
I mean, we could do it with 3 if 2 of us want to handle ship duties. I could be one of those 2.
No. I think we need to be watching just in case.
Okay. We might have been all right. I finally found where the sails were. They made disadvantage on ranged attacks against the ship and people on the ship. But that's okay.
Well, I mean, we're stuffed to capacity anyway. The hold's gonna get super crowded.
Well, I'm talking when we were from the other ship.
When you were dipping away from the other ship.
Yeah, they would have been shooting at disadvantage at us with the Defiant shells, so, but that's okay.
Okay. Oh, good. Well. That's okay. I still didn't want to deal with them.
Yeah. You had other issues that you're worried about?
We didn't like their boat anyway. We didn't.
I was worried.
Trying to.
You just had the boom howler tingle. Something was bad. You don't remember what it was.
My bardy senses tingling.
And
Eh,
she asks you, Captain, to put the chart out. As everyone has agreed to secrecy, she likes this.
Okay. Unless you want to do the honors, Caliph,
what?
to pull the chart out.
Disrobe her.
Oh,
Not
whatever.
that chart. I mean your actual map, Captain.
Oh,
That's what I was. That's what I was thinking. But I'm like, I mean,
Boom
I
Howler
thought she
moves
was
quickly.
updating. I thought
I
she
mean,
was.
how hard is it to pull out a chart? I mean,
Okay, I'll pull out. Oh, that chart. I thought you were
yeah.
gonna update. Anyway, yes, pull out the chart.
Wow.
Captain Boomhowler
Wow.
uses metaphor often in his poetry and song. And then the captain
was
pulled out his
particular.
chart, and all the maidens wept.
Usually I say whipped out the chart, but you know, I'm in polite company.
Yeah.
There are
Right.
ladies present.
where?
You've used those straps more on him than me, right, Theo? Right?
I'm sorry, what?
Right? You've
I couldn't
used
hear
your
you.
memory drafts more on Boom than me, right? Right?
Yeah.
Right.
Uh-huh.
Okay,
Sure.
okay, great.
You got
Anyway.
it.
Mia
Pulling out
can't
the
be
chart, what do-
surprised, so she has to go, I'm going to get the drinks from the bar, my treat, and comes back with the roofie beverage. See,
Yeah.
even Mia can't trust other people to give her beverages.
Mm-hmm.
That's what steins were invented for, right?
Exactly.
So the chart comes out, and she points out on the chart that the island we seek is this one here. But there are 3 challenges we must take before getting there. The route has 3 defense mechanisms. First is a whirlpool that can only be soothed by the blood of a satrix. I will take care of it, but just in case something happens to me, Captain, I trust you with this vial of my blood. And she hands you this tiny little round cylinder about 3 inches long, full of her liquid blood that's jiggling inside.
Ew.
And there almost seems to be some kind of alchemical chemical at the bottom of it that keeps it from coagulating.
Ooh. Can I get a
No.
sample of that?
I'm gonna put it on a chain and wear it next to my heart.
If we come up to the whirlpool, we just need to pour at least 3 drops of blood into the waters and they will calm. It is an ancient ensorcelment that the sirens of the Strix put out there. I will do it myself, but in case anything happens to me, Captain, I know you wouldn't want to risk the ship. And this is a guarantee for you to trust me with my own blood in that vial.
Insight check?
Ooh.
I don't need it.
Suspicious? Go ahead and give me an insight check.
Is it her blood? Do I think it's her blood? Does she like it?
You're pretty sure she's on the up and up. It looks like her blood. You've seen her blood is red.
I mean, yeah, I'm convinced. I'm happy.
Yeah. I mean, does it matter if it's hers or another Citrix blood? I mean, who cares? As long as it does its job.
And there's a lot more than 3 drops, so.
Poor Timmy in the hold of the ship's going, why did that poor lady want to cut my hand? And then next, after that, we will need diplomacy. And she kind of purses her lips at me and the captain, looking all sultry. My sisters will be immediately offended of any other non-satrix coming into this area. I will need your crew that are on deck to be at their best behavior. I think, with the exception of those in this room, even avoiding looking at them in the eyes might be recommended. My sisters can sometimes be violent in their nature.
Same.
Fair. Oh, crap. We have Gunny. We only
Yeah?
need 4 people.
Yeah.
Gunny can work something on the ship, sails or something. Because Gunny won't be offensive and won't look anyone in the eyes, right?
Yep. You put Gunny to work on pulling ropes. Instead of having 10 men do it, you have Gunny
Yep.
do it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Gunny's just cargo, right?
That reduces the crew requirements, and since now we've got to have polite people whose brains we don't care about.
That's when you just get some rope and burlap and you cover up any of Gunny's, what could be considered offensive weapons.
So we're just gonna cover all of him. He is.
Yeah.
Just
You know what? I'm gonna
somehow
put like a cute little bow on him. There you go. You happy?
Stowe is, great axe, great sword, and harpoon, so they look just like cargo on deck.
I mean, we can disguise him to look like a maintenance Mac. Somebody's got a disguise kit, don't they?
He's fine.
No.
Royally. You want significance to look like a regular old bot? I'd rather you ask me to try to look human.
She looks at you, Mia, and she says, "It's okay. My sisters don't believe in such primitive magic technology."
I should have thrown her in the whirlpool.
If anything out here, the few of my sisters that take up your skill use the necrotite style necrojacks. As a few ounces of necrotite is more powerful than your coal.
That is true. It's also likely to blow a hole in everything.
It's almost like a certain ghost captain remembers that.
Yeah.
So when we get past the whirlpool, we will probably be challenged by a group of Satrix on a corsair as they patrol their own waters discreetly. If they signal for us to drop our sails, you should probably do as they instruct, Captain.
Okay.
Well, if they tell us to.
If they tell us to.
Okay, drop sails if they tell us to.
Right?
Is that part of the? Is that part of the diplomacy challenge, or is that the third challenge?
That will be to avoid conflict.
Ah, okay.
My sisters will take any attempt to flee as a declaration of violence. My sisters are very good at violence. As with that 17 of history that Mia rolled, you know for a fact Satrix pirate ships are very well known for massacring every man they see on the ships.
Every man.
Man or person?
I mean, they might give women a choice, but they will usually butcher every man on a ship just because.
Don't worry, Callus. I won't let them kill you and take my fun. That's my job.
As she smirks at me and says, in fact, some of my sisters may like your officers. And she smiles at Mia. Mia's really grown on her.
It's because
Of
she's
course.
not easy like the rest of us.
Right?
Oh, wait, no, that's Theo. Mia's super easy.
And then
Yeah.
I don't wish to say this, but I should, in all fairness, make sure you're aware of it. But let you know that you may have to negotiate to leave these waters.
I knew that was coming.
Remind me again why we want to go to this place?
Because your captain promised to take her home.
Yep.
Boom howler. How dare you? All of this to drop off a not even booty call? She could have got an Uber.
Yeah, but
We
he
are
gave
the
me the
Uber.
puppy dog eyes. I couldn't say no. I mean, look at those eyes.
She pursed her
Three of us
lips
were
and
impressed.
wiggled her hips. And something about those cloven feet she has makes body parts do things.
Yeah.
But also there was another purpose.
Dun 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 dun.
Well, there was
God, I
a
hope
treasure to
money
be
was
found
involved.
out
Yeah.
there too, right?
Yeah. Treasure compass or something.
So,
It's
but
in
yeah,
there,
she had
yeah.
3 of us convinced wholeheartedly. So
Yeah, it was more than just a escort mission.
So your kinfolk they use higher level magics, correct?
Oh yes, many of my sisters have powers over the air and the sea and the creatures that dwell within it.
Can they not like feel when you were near? Or can they be kind of looking for you? I
I
assume you're a
mean,
hot commodity.
I was kidnapped in the open ocean far from here, but if any, and she looks kind of sad and pouty, if any of the Cirrus are still looking for me, they do have powerful magics that could locate me, but I have not sensed their presence since that diabolical bastard put that chain around my ankle. And then, of course, she pulls out that magical silver chain that stretched from 8 inches to 8 feet. But someone broke the enchantment and melted the floor to get her out of it.
Seemed like a good idea at the time, didn't it?
It was a great idea.
So we can't just kind of like pull up in the neighborhood of your realm and like blast off a flare and like they meet us and probably try to prevent half of this, or at least the last part of having to beg to leave.
Ooh.
Like if we're in the open waters and we kind of put you on a little boat and push you along.
Give me a persuasion check. Ooh, and she didn't think of that idea.
Kick her off on a dinghy.
Yeah. I feel like she's going to kill you guys and keep Theo and I as slaves.
I'm not fond of that plan.
Me neither.
She says that may work,
that dream.
But I did promise Captain Boomhowler a reward for saving me. If you merely drop me off and signal, that could work. I assume my sisters would be the ones to see the signal first. But however would I reward Captain Boomhowler? And she turns to you, looks at you, lifts one cloven leg up, and puts her hand on your chest. And she looks up at Captain Boomhowler and stares deeply into his eyes. The captain deserves a reward for my rescue.
He rescued all on his own.
I do.
And you I have where
when,
you don't
when
like
you
people.
say
What
that,
do I do with that?
When you say that, she rubs her hand down on the captain's chest and turns around and says, no, Theo. And she walks over and takes both of Theo's hands into hers, and she looks in your eyes and says, I owe all of you for rescuing me, just not the captain. But he did promise to get a ship and sail me home, and all of you are part of this and deserve a reward. But Mia is really convincing about that, putting her on a boat and firing off a signal flare, because that
I'm
would
gonna
keep the
pull out
ship
that
safe.
perfume I have and squirt her. The Chantel spray or whatever it is, where it negates her arm and makes her kind of, I can't remember all the details, guys, but it makes her not.
I was gonna say,
As attractive?
isn't the perfume to help you make persuasion checks?
No, I have two. I have the Uki one.
Oh,
and
that's
then
right.
I have the good smelling one.
The one that gives disadvantage on all deception and persuasion checks.
Yes.
So you're
Straight
just
on.
gonna whip it out in the middle of this office and fire the perfume atomizer off?
On her.
Are you gonna try to be sneaky about it, or just flat out just do it in front of everybody?
I think I'm gonna do it in front of everybody because I'm about had I'm gonna take with this scenario.
Okay, so Mia whips out her atomizer and sprays the stink perfume. And the immediate effects are, all of a sudden you notice her perfect porcelain skin. All of a sudden you notice her pores are bigger than you thought they were. And her hair's got a few more flyaways than you thought from her perfect curls.
That's better.
A
As
touch of
she
reality
looks,
that makes her more beautiful.
she looks at you strictly in the face, Mia, as you do that, and she just says, "What did you do to me?"
I just finally wanted to meet you.
You've met me before, and now you're poisoning me with some kind of. And she sniffs her stuff, and there's this slightly cheap perfume smell in her. It's that grandma lavender perfume that makes you taste soap.
Oh.
Coming from a warrior class of women saying poisoning for a little body mist, that's weak sauce. You can do better than that, okay? You've been trying to hustle us. Let's put the cards on the table, okay? Quit trying to dope a rope these guys because you're using your charms. That's what I do. Game recognizes game. Stop it.
You know, I'm torn between years of loyalty with Mia and infatuation with, what's her name?
The Cirrus.
Exactly. What's her
the
name?
Cirrus.
You just call her the Cirrus.
Can I do an insight check on Mia?
You can totally do an insight check on Mia.
Oh yeah,
Mia
okay.
is Mia. With a 6, you believe Mia, as always, has got your best interest in mind.
Okay, well then, I'm on your side.
Yet.
I think we need to lock her up.
Well, I mean, Mia didn't say anything about locking her up.
No, we can. I think we should just put her in a boat and say, "Have at it, sister. You got this." You know the way home. We'll cut our losses. Maybe we can go catch that boat, or I don't know, go steal an island. Boom.
Rather not catch the boat, but I wouldn't mind stealing an island. Sure.
Okay, so Mia's super persuasive on this. Hey, if we're gonna risk our lives here, because she's honestly saying you guys might not make it back. Mia's just like, how about we just maroon her and good luck, sister.
I mean, we'll give you a nice boat. We'll give you some supplies. You got this. The only thing that it seems like was in between here and there that would be a problem is the whirlpool, but you got your blood. Well, like, you should be fine.
Okay, so do me a favor, Mia. Give me a persuasion check or deception.
Oh, neither are good. Oh.
As I'm going to roll with disadvantage, as the two ladies have a confab. You just got to beat a 13. As you guys are caught in the middle of this conversation between these two powerful manipulating women. And yes, you do have advantage with your crew, especially after Captain's insight check.
I rolled a 12.
Are you rolling real dice?
Did it not show up on the screen?
Oh,
I can do it.
Oh,
okay.
It's delayed.
Well, it's even worse than what I originally did.
So both of them are making compelling arguments. So it's up to you guys at that point. Neither one of them is particularly compelling or manipulating. What do the three of you vote? You know Mia's vote. Put her on a boat and stick her on her way. And you know the Cirrus's vote, which is bring the entire ship. It'll be fine. My sisters will richly reward you. Or they may take your ship and kill you all. Somewhere in between.
Can
But
I say something?
The Cirrus did say she will reward you personally. And she's been whispering to the captain about stuff.
I have crewed with y'all for a long time. I've been down for every shenanigan possible. I'm the one that wanted to steal the warjacks. I will do some wild, bonkers things if there's some kind of payout. But I would not do something that would risk the entire crew, especially you guys, for nothing. And that's what's going to end up happening. We're going to get this girl home. You guys are going to be killed. We're going to be made slaves. If I'm lucky, I'll probably be killed. Theo is worth something with her alchemy. And we're going to lose the ship.
She's good.
And I get to kill Callus. He doesn't get to die before I say so. But I'll follow you, as I always do. But this is a bad idea.
Found my right notes. Hang on.
Somebody's flipping a coin.
So, yes. So, because Theo is impulsive. She follows her heart. She's chaotic. It's one of my ideals. It's my bond. So, I just rolled heads. I'm with Mia. And I get inspiration.
You back up your girl and get inspiration.
Exactly. I'm just being chaotic.
So we got Mia and Theo for marooning her on a comfortable boat.
She has never led me wrong-ish.
I mean, you guys can wait till you see a ship coming before you ditch her. I mean, that's always a thing.
I'm back in a
True. I mean, if we're shooting a flare, I mean, we're not going to just throw her out there to nothing. But if we're shooting a flare and waiting for one of their ships to appear on the horizon there, then I would be okay with that. But otherwise, not just going to kick her off in a dinghy to
that would be...
whatever.
Still sounds like Callus is, not 100%. What do you think, Captain Boomhowler?
Well, I mean, Mia already got me on her side, so except I found my right notes. But they're crappy notes. But there is something about a compass where what you seek is, and a note, the start of the map and mystery, the dark jungle isle of Satrix sits somewhere along the countless shard islands. I'm not seeing what she promised me.
As we totally get the little flashback that she offered you the compass that acts like this map that points to what you seek.
It was the compass. Okay.
And that's a great place to wrap it up there.
Thank you for listening to D&D Journey of the 5th Edition. a member of the Creative Play and Podcast Network. Please follow us on Patreon at patreon.com/CPPN to never miss a show or stream.